Despacito. Oh, it's on. Hello, Laowinners. I guess I should say, hey, Laowinners. This is Laowinners here with another stream. You're going to have to pardon me because it is not the healthiest stream quality I can see. I'm looking at myself here on the computer, and it's just quite atrocious what kind of internet speed I'm pulling right now. However, we're going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to push through, and we're going to have to see if we get banned from China after doing this this live stream, because we're talking about something very, very special, and that is banning things. Now, it's not just Justin Bieber that we're going to talk about. Today's live stream, we're going to actually talk about all the things that China's been banning recently. Not just Justin Bieber, not just TV shows. It's been all kinds of crazy stuff. It's been, what's it called? It's been, lifestyle issues. It's been VPNs. It's been all this kind of stuff. So I'm just going to do a 1 minute little thing to see if this buffers properly, and then we'll get started. And it looks like a bunch of you have entered the room, so I'm very, very pleased with that. Looks like 290 people are here already. So today's going to work a little bit differently. If you've seen my streams before, you'll always know that they're absolute crap because of the internet quality here in China. And you'll know that my stream goes down all the time, and you'll know that you'll have to be very, very patient if you'd like to see this. However, the stream will be available. If I deem the quality good enough, I will actually release it live on my channel afterwards. I have not been able to do that thus far because the stream tends to buffer, and I'll lose a lot of audio and video sync, so be patient. Hopefully, pray to the internet gods today that we will have some good quality, and we'll be able to have a good show tonight. It looks like we are about ready to get started. Now, there are a lot of things on my mind right now, and there's a reason that I want to do this stream. I don't usually just pop on streams randomly just because I want to chat. I love chatting with my subscribers, and it's super, super awesome fun, but I wanted to do this specifically because there's a lot of things to cover, and I wanted to jump the gun. I wanted to not jump the gun. I wanted to get a jump on this whole topic. This topic is quite big, and it's been happening almost like a machine gun. It's like all this bad stuff that's been happening recently in China for the past couple weeks has been hitting me like crazy. As you guys know, I was filming my TV show Conquering Northern China up north, and I was cut off from most of the world for almost 2 months, and I came back and just got to see this absolute shitstorm of what's happening now. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first order of business is Justin Bieber has been banned from mainland China. Now, a lot of people, have been contacting me, and they're saying, hey, can you get him banned from America too? Or like, hey Josh, what's up? Can you get him banned from Canada as well? Like, we don't want to see him in Australia either. But we're not talking about whether you like Justin Bieber, Despacito, or any of his other delicious tunes. Today we're actually talking about why this actually spells a bit of disaster for what's happening here for not only foreigners but Chinese people in general. Internet censorship has been a huge hot button issue right now in China. Everyone's talking about the fact that there is a possibility that by next year all VPNs will be banned, so you won't be able to access the internet as a foreigner or as a Chinese person without using a VPN. Now, if the VPNs go down, then you're not going to be able to see anything. There's no more YouTube, no more Facebook for anyone at all. So I'm a little bit worried. Hopefully that's just a rumor, but I'm a little bit worried because that might kind of foreshadow what's actually happening. And this whole Justin Bieber thing is kind of funny. It all started with this. Now, in 2013, Justin Bieber came to China and he climbed the Great Wall, as most people do. What he ended up doing was getting tired and he didn't want to climb the stairs. And some Chinese tourists took a photo of him being carried by his bodyguards, kind of like, you'd carry a Chinese bride in one of those little carriage things. That did not bode well for him here in China, and that kind of started this whole smear campaign. Now, what you have to understand about China and Chinese people, there's this kind of, I don't want to call it glass heart or butthurtisms. I want to call it they expect people to apologize, and it's a face thing. So they always talk about the Chinese people or the Chinese country having hurt feelings because of something. Now, that didn't really hurt their feelings, but what did hurt their feelings was when he went to the Japanese war monument, and what he did was post an Instagram photo of it. And actually, this was you know, a monument dedicated to the people that committed a lot of the war atrocities here in China. So he got shit on pretty bad by the Chinese netizens after that photo leaked. And he made a statement saying, like, I'm so sorry, but I love China and I love Japan. Really good move, Justin Bieber. You shouldn't have said I love Japan. You should have pandered to them, because that's what you're supposed to do in China. Either way, it was a big faux pas on his part, especially if he wanted to crack into the Chinese market, because just now, basically, I'm going to read a quote to you. The Chinese government said, and I quote, "Justin Bieber is a gifted singer, but he's also a controversial young foreign singer. As far as we are concerned, he is engaged in a series of bad behavior, both in his social life and during a previous performance in China, which caused discontent among the public. To regulate the market order of performances in the country and purify the environment of the performance market, it is not appropriate to introduce entertainers with bad behavior. However, we hope he will continue to improve his behavior as he grows to become a singer truly loved by the public." Now, the government has spoken on behalf of the the Chinese folk. It looks like Justin Bieber is not going to be heading to China anytime soon. However, despite Justin Bieber being banned, I don't see a whole lot of public uproar unless there's a lot of local fans that are super into him. What I will say is that this is the start of something a little bit scary, and this is my next thing. What? Oh boy, I just read a comment. It's very funny. Sorry. Oh, by the way, this is going to be a little bit different. What's going to happen is I'm going to open up for questions after we cover all the topics this time. So it's going to be a little bit different this time. So save your questions, save your super chats for a little bit. And I will try to read super chats as they come in. I can't read all the other comments because they go crazy fast. But if a super chat pops up, I'll read it, and then we'll continue. Michael Tindalin says, "When will your movie be out?" Conquering Northern China will be out in 3 months from now. I just spoke to the producers yesterday. They said everything is working out really well. The edit's going smoothly. Everyone's got the new MacBook Pros, so it's, you know, editing's a breeze. Also, Adobe put in these proxy settings so that actually you can render in the background while you edit, so it should be a pretty smooth process. All right, next thing that's banned. This is huge. Maybe I should save it. Should I save it? Let's save it. Let's go for the second thing that was banned, and that is Winnie the Pooh. Now that sounds absolutely ridiculous. This is the second time Winnie the Pooh has been banned here in China because Chinese netizens believed that the president of China resembled Winnie the Pooh. No joke. Absolutely no joke. So the image of Winnie the Pooh, particularly one where he's in a car, they thought it looked like the president, so they started banning that. So now Winnie the Pooh is being blacklisted again. It's weird that it was weird. We did a video on this ages ago when Winnie the Pooh was banned for the first time. And then it kind of came back, like Winnie the Pooh is totally a thing. And then people in the comment section were like, no, I looked it up in China, it's totally fine. Seems like it's totally okay. And that's true. It came back. But it just was banned again because people are really concerned in the Chinese government that it is going to hurt the feelings of the Chinese public to compare him to, you know, their great leader to a cartoon character. That's disrespectful. So again, it's one of those things. It's hurt feelings. It's face. It's losing your, you know, general perceived respect that you get from your country. So a little bit worried. Anyway, actually, I just read a comment here. I'm just going to comment on this. The 2018 ban of VPNs story was confirmed false. Yes, it was, and we actually did a video about this on ADVChina, and I want you to check that out. This coming Monday, it will be out. There are two sides of the story. I have a little bit of information on both of them, and neither side is completely accurate. So we'll have to you'll have to wait to see about that one. Let me continue. So Winnie the Pooh seems kind of innocuous. Now, WhatsApp has been something that has been banned a few times here. Not banned, but blocked. And WhatsApp is a tool that people use to communicate. I mean, it's a very important international communication tool. Most people abroad don't either use WeChat or they don't want to use WeChat because they know that the Chinese government can see what people are talking about, right? It's a little bit scary because you can be in a chat in WeChat and send a photo and then it just won't show up. It won't show up in the other person's chat. or you can mention some topics that will get erased or recalled. And it's a little bit weird to have, either robots or someone monitoring what you're saying. So I understand the, concern for privacy, something you get used to when you live here. However, the alternative has always been WhatsApp. And apparently WhatsApp has been blocked in some areas, maybe all of China. So if this turns, again, speculation, if this turns out to be true, that is another nail in the coffin for people trying to communicate with the outside world. Yeah, someone's saying they couldn't download pics on WhatsApp without a VPN today. A little bit worrying. Now, of course, you can use WhatsApp if you want to use a VPN. But what happens if VPNs are actually banned? Now, I'm not going to delve into the VPN subject too much in this live chat because we have an entire thorough episode that me and Winston did on ADVChina coming up on Monday. So stay tuned for that. It's on youtube.com/ADVChina. That's going to be a good one if you want to learn a little bit more about that. Now, there's also other things. So we're just talking about entertainment. So a bunch of basically TV shows, whether they be Korean or Chinese, or not Chinese, I'm sorry, Korean or American or Western, were banned from streaming sites. So a lot of people that were using things like Bilibili or AC Fun were uploading, foreign TV series to them so that people could share them around China because they don't get TV stations here from the West. Now, the issue is that a lot of them were being removed under the guise of copyright protection, but this is not the case because copyright protection is in its infancy here, and people, can share anything they want pretty much. But the seeds for torrents were dropping like flies. What am I saying? Fries? French fries. They were dropping like flies, and then you also had the Xiaomi kind of box that people use to be able to watch TV shows that are streamed or uploaded. We're all getting removed, and this was, it's commonplace. It happens all the time here in China, but it was a sweeping effort. Like a lot of stuff was removed that we're used to being able to find here in China, so that was a bit worrying as well. Now, the real kicker here is not just entertainment. I talked about Justin Bieber. I talked about TV shows. I talked about entertainment, WhatsApp, like communication. But the real crazy thing is actual homosexuality, like being gay. A portrayal of homosexuality and being gay was banned here in China on the internet. Now, the crazy thing is that homosexuality in China was a disease up until 1997. Now, in 1997, when they decided it wasn't a disease and actually it was just a normal thing that people are gay, they exist, and this excuse for Westerners like bringing gay poison to China kind of stopped, except amongst the older people. Vivi's, my wife's dad, still believes that America brought homosexuality to China. Anyway, long story short, China just banned the portrayal of homosexuality, but they did it under the guise of promoting luxurious lifestyles. So this thing is that on online media, in blogs, in streaming, in social media, in Youku, like video sites and stuff, what's happening is that people will post, I bought a Ferrari. I am at a club drinking $20,000 champagne, right? Long story short, the portrayal of these things that that people were doing over and over again are not allowed now because China's trying to slow down the promotion of young wealth, of very undeserved, quick young wealth, because they think it's leading people down the wrong path. And whether that's morally correct or not, it also is including gay people. And banning homosexuality, being the portrayal of homosexuality, has finally got some people a little bit pissed off. And what happens is, like, they'll ban, like, Big Bang Theory or some of these shows and stuff, and it'll piss off, like, a small group of people. People usually just roll with it. However, a lot of gay people were quite angry, at least the ones that I spoke to here in China, were quite angry about this. And it was the first time I've seen actual public, I'm not going to say dissent, but public kind of uproar about something, at least within a certain community. So it was it's pretty crazy. It's just in a very short span of time, a lot of people, have gotten upset about what's been being blocked and banned. That being said, the feeling in the air here in China right now is the same as always. Nothing has really changed, but it's when you read the news online, whether it's rumor or true, All I'm saying is that it is, it's hard not to pay attention to. And if any of these rumors turn out to be true, then life as a foreigner in China, or as a English-speaking Chinese person that wants to reach the outside world, it's quite scary. It's quite worrying for sure. So those are the things that have been banned fairly recently. Kind of crazy, kind of ridiculous. So I'd say 2017 is off to a very strange start here in China. We'll see where things go from there. They say that the VPNs possibly will be banned by February 2018. So anyway, I'm going to now open it up. I just talked for 15 minutes straight about these little topics. I want to open it up to super chats and questions in the stream. If you have any questions about what we are talking about, that's fine. Otherwise, you can talk about anything else that you like. It's time to relax. Cheers. Excuse me. I am not a believer. Give me a sec here. I'm going over to the chat on the computer so I can read everything. Okay.
Want my help?
Sure. Vivi has just shown up, and what she is going to do is read super chats to me so that I can pay attention to the stream. She's going to DJ the move. Okay, ready? I'm just going to have it like here. I need to be able to see it as well.
Okay.
Cool.
Sup, DJ Vista here.
DJ Vista? Is that your DJ name? DJ Vista? Like Windows Vista? Oh, Vivster. I like that. That's pretty good. So, did the baby go down?
Yeah.
Is she sleeping now?
I guess. I don't know.
We better not be too loud then. DJ Vivster. Do you know I actually can't read the comments because they're so fast? They're actually just a torrent of craziness. Excuse me. Have you seen any super chats pop up?
No. Oh, I saw
a couple scumbags, like someone named Prazi.
Prazi, yeah.
That just showed up. Seamilk has dank hair. Yeah. Do I have dank hair? For real?
What?
Like, I need your approval. For real.
What is dank?
Dank means, like, awesome.
Yeah. Sure.
I do.
Okay. Hi, baby. Oh, yeah, snap. It's for me.
Chris Van Roosbrook. I remember you from last time, my dear buddy. With a super chat. Hi, Vivi. Would you like to respond?
Hi.
She is too embarrassed to show herself on the camera right now because she is not wearing makeup. And I told her this. I said, you know what, girl? You know what, woman? And I did this. Did one of these. I said, girl, you are fine as wine without makeup. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm so ugly. I can't show up on your stream like this. I'm not prepared. That's exactly how the conversation went.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate.
If you're wondering what I'm drinking today, I'm drinking Coke Zero out of a cup. And I'm also drinking Carlsberg Light. It is the only light beer I can find near Shenzhen. I don't know where else to find light beer because it's the only thing I can drink. I don't drink that heavy stuff because it's going to make me portly and round. Speaking of round, I just was editing a video today. And I don't want to give anything away, but a little bit of Vape Nation. It is going to star the beautiful Vape Nation e-cig with a Laowinners logo. I actually went to the Vape Expo of, how do you do that? Vape Nation. I went to the Vape Expo in Shanghai. And it was like one of the biggest vape expos in the world. It was awesome. It was fantastic and fun. I was super busy though. I had no time. And it sucks because I wanted to meet up with a ton of people, like a bunch of my friends up there. I couldn't meet anyone up there because I was covering this. But it was really, really cool.
Oh, Skyline 83. How can I slow this down? Okay. Oh.
Skyline C83.
C83. I love you so much. We'd rather have Vivi up.
Unprepped. Versus C-Milk Ready. Well, you know what, Skyline C83? You can do your best with your $2 to try and stamp on my feelings, but my feelings cannot be stamped on for $2, Skyline C. Greg.
Greg Maxi $5. Hey, C-Milk, so do you... Oh, did you use
Okay.
Wi-Fi?
Sorry guys.
Wi-Fi?
Tech issues. Are we back? Can anyone confirm that we're back so I can continue reading these comments? Can anyone continue telling me? Russian hackers. It must be the Russian hackers or the Chinese government.
Are you using
I got banned.
the Wi-Fi or using the
I'm using the Wi-Fi.
Use data.
I can't thus at this point.
Okay.
Can people... I'm frozen apparently. Can't see back. Everyone's saying back, but I don't believe it. They're saying back, but I don't believe it. Because I don't see myself. Audio cutting out. I am... Nope, stop. Slap your little wrist. I didn't actually hit her. This is really annoying. Believe this. Everyone is saying they can actually say... they're saying I'm back.
Well, you don't...
They're saying back, but I don't believe it. Okay, I believe it. Let me actually just restart the browser
I'm
second.
telling you gotta use data.
I'm telling you that I'm not interrupting the stream again, Vivi. And sometimes a woman is not always right. That's what I'm going to say right now.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you gotta
Yeah.
have
That's-
so many
that's what I'm saying. Can you read me this again? From Greg Maxey, we're going back to the super chats.
C-Milk, so do you know why in some video games like H1Z1 they changed the cop car into a taxi? Is that a censorship?
Okay, Greg, that's actually a really good on point question. Very much in line with what we're talking about today. Now, you are not wrong in that it's censorship. Now, China's been known to censor really ridiculous things, especially in video games. And when World of Warcraft came out, actually, this is the craziest thing. They actually thought the skeletons, after the cartoon skeletons that you kill, or after the body is dead that show up, were too violent. So they actually replaced those with like little tombstones or something. And it's unexplained. Like, yes, it is censorship. They change the cop cars into taxis. And I'm just going to speculate here, but I would say that it is because they don't want the public to think it's a good idea to destroy cop cars. They're government property. You're not supposed to be able to do that. It makes them look weak. And remember, it kind of ties into what we were talking about before, Greg. We were talking about how Chinese people or the Chinese government at times will be in a situation where they feel like they've lost face or their feelings are hurt. And that's a continuing kind of feeling that you get day to day here. And I think that kind of shows its head, it rears its ugly head in some of these censorship laws, like in video games and things like this, because they have to, at least, the way I see it is like the government is so layered that if you are working for the censorship department, someone's boss's boss gave you a rule to try to follow, and eventually it just kind of gets distilled through this ridiculousness. And I don't know exactly how it works. I don't work for the censorship department in the government, but I would assume it's because why would they censor cop cars? Why would they censor cop cars? They would censor cop cars because they don't want people thinking they can destroy public property or government property. That's what I assume. It shows a weakness.
Okay, next. Delta S1X. If they block VPNs, will you make the permanent move to US to raise the baby?
Okay, Delta 6. If they block VPNs, permanent move to US. I actually answered that question in the episode coming up on ADVChina on Monday. The way I'll say it like this. If VPNs were blocked to the point where no one could get around them, and I couldn't upload videos anymore in China, there'd be very little reason for me to be here anymore. There'd be very little reason for me to be here anymore. I don't know if I would go to America. I don't know where I'd go. What I do know is I would probably continue making videos no matter where I go. Would you say that's a safe bet?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give up on the channel, that's for sure. Probably just I would use it as an opportunity. I'm trying to be realistic here. I think I would use it as an opportunity to grow, to keep going, finding new adventure with my dear, lovely little wife and family.
Aww. Okay, Doral
Elliot.
If you know Japanese, is it easier to learn Chinese?
Dora Elliott, thank you very much for the question. I don't know Japanese, but I do know that there is something called an FSI chart of language difficulty. So if you are a native English speaker, they kind of rate languages based on their difficulty to learn. And it's actually quite interesting. You should Google it. But things like Dutch and French and Spanish are a level 1 language, meaning that they don't take very long for an English speaker to become fluent in. And this is kind of the chart that they use to teach soldiers and things and army personnel that go abroad. So basically they go abroad and they'll have to learn the language of the country that they're going to. And they kind of tested a bunch of soldiers and people in the classroom how long it would take to learn certain languages. Japanese and Chinese are amongst the hardest in the world. And so you have Cantonese, Mandarin, Japanese, and Korean, I believe Vietnamese, I can't remember, are all level 4, meaning that they take the most amount of time for an English speaker to learn. So I would say they're probably on par, but one serious advantage is that I think it is much easier to learn verbal or oral Japanese than Chinese because of one thing. And that's because Japanese is not tonal, right? So, I mean, if you guys are familiar with Chinese at all, you'll know that every single word has a tone. There's 4 different tones. So, for example, ma, 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 ma. Those 4 different, it's just ma, ma, right? Those 4 different sounds have completely different meanings. So you have to pay attention to what tone a word is, not just the spelling or pronunciation. So Japanese doesn't have that system, and I'd say that it'd be much easier. Number 2, the much easier thing about learning Japanese is that there's so many loan words. There's so many loan words for, what's it called? From English words, right? So computer is like computer, but in Chinese it's called 电脑, which actually means electric brain, which is kind of funny. Yes, computer in Chinese means electric brain. I think that's quite hilarious. Very good question, though. I would say, all in all, Japanese is a little bit easier to learn than Chinese, especially to read, because you can use you don't have to use the what's it called? You don't have to use the characters, whereas in China you have to use the characters. Skyline.
Okay, Skyline C83 said, okay, for $5 in attempt to stomp on your feelings. What does the future hold for @LDRILNWLVE if China bans the gays? Yeah, you're back.
Skyline C83, stomping on my feelings all day and night. Love you for it, though, and I appreciate the super chat. Prazi and I, China did ban homosexuality portrayal, but they don't stop what happens behind the curtain. So Prazi and I will be quite safe to have our gay love affair, in the closet, basically. We'll have to basically go in the closet. We can't be the little divas online that we always wanted to be. So, yeah, that's about it. Next.
John McCormick. Sorry for being such a troll in the past. I'm oversensitive about China. I wish you all the best, and I love your video. Keep them coming.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I don't really take trolls seriously unless they make personal attacks to my family. That's not a how to make Sea Milk angry FAQ there, but I don't take it personally, and I understand that people have differing opinions. Like if I was making, for example, I was actually chatting to a good friend of mine today, talking about he was asking me about Trevor James, which is the Food Ranger. And Trevor James has actually hit 800,000 subscribers. He's actually blowing up. We're talking about why this could be. Number 1, it's because he's awesome at videos. Number 2, it's because he focused on one topic. And we're talking about what happens when you focus on one topic. And usually that means the success of a YouTube channel. If you are the best in that topic, you'll do really, really well. And that's difficult because I don't typically usually want to focus on one thing. I like to talk about multiple different things, and a lot of the things I talk about really ruffle a lot of feathers. So I understand that if there are some trolls out there that feel a little bit not hurt but want to argue a little bit online about what I say, it's totally healthy and totally fine. So no worries, man. Don't worry about it.
Luke S, do you vape Chinese e-liquid?
Luke S, why is everyone asking me all these questions about things I'm about to cover next week? Seriously. Come on, Lucas. But no, of course, I'll tell you. I'm vaping this right now. This is from Malaysia. And actually, believe it or not, I had my mind changed about e-liquid from China when I was at the Vape Expo. I've always hated Chinese e-liquid, and now I am totally okay with it because of all these competing brands that are out now with pretty high quality. So yes, I will vape Chinese liquid. A lot was given to me from some of these good companies, and it's actually quite good. But all in all, I prefer Malaysian liquid, even over American liquid. I actually don't like American liquid for the most part. I really like Malaysian stuff, especially like mango flavored and tropical flavored stuff. Good question. Who's next?
Oh, okay.
There's another one.
Yeah. Keep
My
going.
DJ Vivster is being a little bit slacky on the comments here.
Oh, okay. Chris Van
Rosebrook.
Do a rap.
Do a rap. You're paying me to do a rap. I don't rap anymore. That was like a legacy thing, you know what I mean?
Let me do it. Yo, check it out.
Yo, check it out. Vivi and Vivster on the mic. What's up, dog? Yo.
Yeah. Check it
Awesome.
out. Long story short.
I don't ever want to turn down a super chat, though. I feel like that they're really trying to support us.
Oh, you really
I
gonna rap?
I really don't want to rap.
Oopsie.
But what I will do right now, is everyone out there right now, if you have a pen and paper or even a keyboard, because I heard that's what kids are using these days, right? You can go to my SoundCloud where I have all of my raps and all of my music, actually, that I produce here in China. And that would be soundcloud.com/Lao86. So if you go to soundcloud.com/Lao86, you will be able to find my music. Actually, why don't you type that in to make sure that's correct? I'll type that in to make sure that's correct. And I hope that satisfies your super chat desires, because this music is quite personal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. SoundCloud.com/Lao86. Go over there. I don't benefit from this at all, by the way. When you go there, it's just going to go to all the weird shit that I've liked in the past. So click tracks when you go there. You'll also see me. The icon is me smoking a cigarette, or in other words, smoking an analog cigarette, because I'm all digital these days. Let's bring back the chat because we can't see anything that's going on. Can we? Okay. Was there anything that we missed?
No, but you just
Okay.
ruined DJ Webster's thing.
Did you want to rap?
Yo, check it out. Anyway.
Yeah, by the way, it's LaoWhyWhy, just like my YouTube name. Go ahead.
Conjure
Derp.
Hey Lao and Viv, if the I don't know that word.
Is there someone putting Bible quotes in here?
Of Lao's
Bro, like, go to
residency.
Sunday Mass, man. Like, it's not here. Good.
If the what's that word? Oh.
The occurrence. You're
The
doing a shit job right now.
Ah.
A shit job.
Stop. Shh. Baby's sleeping. If the occurrence of Lao's residency.
Laos, not Laos. Me. Lao.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Residency gods. You read it then.
No, you are my DJ. You get back in there.
I'm gonna flip the table and walk away. I'm out. Drop the mic.
Not drunk from one beer, by the way. That would be very embarrassing.
Yeah, you read this one.
Hey, Lao and Viv, if the occurrence of Lao's residency ever got suspended for any bizarre reason, would you move over to Hong Kong or head stateside? I think, well, to be honest, that's a good question, but I'd kind of be in a situation where I'd be worried at that point at why I was being kind of rejected from China, and I feel like if I was in Hong Kong, I'd still be at risk. That being said, I would probably not tell anyone I would go to Hong Kong and possibly go there, either that or Taiwan. I still have a lot of contacts and friends in both places, so I think I'd be okay. I'd probably wait it out there for a while and see what happens, and then worst case Ontario, I would go back to America. Good question.
Jared Hallowell.
Ooh, that's like Halloween.
What does sea milk mean?
Sea milk means you've missed a couple streams, but I appreciate you asking that, actually. Sea milk means condensed milk, and it actually ties into the whole SoundCloud thing I just told you about. Years ago, a good friend of mine, actually, who I'm going to hang out with tomorrow, his name is Jason, a guy from Inner Mongolia, one of my best Chinese friends of all time, actually the best Chinese friend I've ever had. Brother from another mother, love the guy to death. We we have so much in common and so much not in common. It always makes it super interesting, and I love the guy like a brother. But he was super into hip hop, and I knew he had it in him. He's super strong, handsome, Chinese guy that is really good at rapping. So I kind of pushed him to go for it, follow his dreams and stuff. And he moved down here with me and everything, and like he's just I love the guy a lot. But he continued rapping, and he asked me to join him. We did some shows together, and we wrote a lot of songs together, and it was really, really fun. It was actually one of the best memories I have of being here in China. Anyway, when my good buddy Winston Serpent Zede found out that I was rapping, he said I needed a rap name better than Matt, which is my normal name. And he came up with Sea Milk, condensed milk, because he thought, what's whiter than white? And he was thinking like, well, Vanilla Ice is already taken, but what's kind of like that? And he thought, milk. Milk is definitely white, right? You're the whitest rapper that ever lived. And he thought, you're super white though, condensed milk. And then it got shortened to Sea Milk. And then ever since then, like it's at a point now where like friends from back home that don't even know me as Sea Milk call me that now. That's just my name now.
Okay, Skyline C83. Can DJ V-Way... No, it's DJ Vivster.
DJ Vivster Skyline, come on. You're stamping on her feelings too, man. For $2? You stamp on someone's feelings for $2?
Yeah, I'm hurt.
Come on.
Rapping. I can't even rap. Yo, check it out. What's that?
Just say stuff in Cantonese.
我今日食飽咗啦. Yo, check it out. Oh my god.
If you guys could see what I just saw to my left, you wouldn't be here right now. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, 食咗未? Yo, 食飽啦. I trying my best, Skyline.
Wow. Don't fall prey to him. He's embarrassing you. Wow.
I think that's pretty cool. Record that.
Some people are complaining that Skyline, don't ever make Vivi rap again, by the way. I will divorce her. Can people stop writing Bible quotes? Austin316 says, I just kicked Sea Milk's ass. Oh my god. Sometimes it's hard because these comments go by so fast. When I try to find the super chat comments, I see some of these gems in here. Oh my god, I love this shit. Okay. Leslie Nielsen. Wow, a real celeb.
Loving your channel. What are you and Vivi's favorite music band?
Oh, I like that question. It's going to be difficult to answer. Leslie, thank you very much for the super chat. Glad you're loving the channel, by the way. What's your favorite music / band? Justin Bieber, right?
I'm not a believer.
You're not a believer?
Yeah.
The wrath of God and His mercy. Stop. Answer your question.
I can say when I was a kid, the first album I ever listened to is what's it? Tattoo.
Vivi's first CD was Tattoo.
Yeah, so
Tattoo.
That
you know the
was
Russian
my
lesbian
favorite.
band? And I want to say something really quick. Okay. I love Tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to have a hard time answering this question about my favorite music because it's very diverse. I like black metal. I like some hip hop. I like some electronica. I like some, top 40. I like a weird J-pop. I like everything. I like just bizarre. I like video game soundtracks. I'm a weirdo. But one thing that has stayed true since I was 15 years old, or maybe 16, is my love for Tattoo. And if you guys want to poke fun, me and Vivi, let's shake hands on camera. This is our bond. We love those lesbian Russian girls, don't we? And I still listen to them today in the shower. So I would say that we both love Tattoo, and that kind of represents our relationship in the struggles that we've had to go through. Because you remember when they kissed in the rain, those lesbian girls, and they had to fight the nuns and get past all the people that didn't accept them. It's just the same as us. Just the same. See, this yellow and white together forever. This is us. That's the adversity we face. You know what I mean?
Okay, this one, you read it.
Okay. I feel like you totally missed a bunch of super chats, so just wait a second.
Oh no.
I'm gonna slap you. Just joking. I would never
you
slap
wasn't doing your job too.
Slap me. Ow! Okay, next. Blah 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 blah. This is really difficult.
I know, right? So
You're supposed to teach it. I'm supposed to talk to people.
doing it.
From Clay.
Clay, ask questions.
Clay, ask a question for your £1 donation because I love you to death, but I'd like to answer what you're curious about. Thank you. Purple Drain. Is that yen? Japanese yen?
That's
much
fantastic. Is that?
I don't know, like $2. But I'm interested because I've never got Japanese yen on here before. Hello to Japan. I've always wanted to go, and me and Vivi for sure will go someday, right? I'm gonna use your hand instead of your face because you're too embarrassed. Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Vivi. Milk me, Daddy. Would love to, but you're not here. You're a little bit far away. You're in little Japan right now. Ryan Zhao.
Ryan Zhao, you help me relate to my Fob family.
I'm Chinese Canadian. That's awesome. Ryan, that's fantastic. And that is like, that is the most personal kind of comment I can get from people because I literally living here now for 8 years really kind of relate to being, I'm not going to say being Chinese, but being in Chinese society a lot more than I do from being back home. So the fact that I don't know, I feel like this weird special connection, especially usually with like Chinese Americans or Chinese Canadians when I talk to them because I feel like we have a lot in common. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm glad that my videos can help out with that. Thank you.
This is your
Ski
turn.
the Desert says, you read it.
Holy shit, that's
Vivi,
awesome.
This is a rated G channel. We're going to get demonetized.
Oh, sorry. That's awesome, Red, Vivi. Yes.
Thank you, Ski the Desert. I remember you from Vivi's thing. You jumped to the bottom again.
It's not my fault. It's
it is not
the
your
computer's
fault. It is not
fault.
your fault. That was not an awesome rap, Ski the Desert. Please lie.
It's
Don't lie.
awesome.
I appreciate the super chat, but you don't need to lie to us. Okay? Thanks.
That hurts my feeling.
It was really terrible. Seriously.
It's pretty good.
It was like the worst rap I've ever heard in my life. That was like pure shit. It wasn't really rap. Avid Explorer.
Say nothing. Ask question. What is AS?
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I choked. I just keep reading these Bible quotes. They crack me up so much because like they're talking about white hair and I know they're talking about my gray hair. Thank you to Avid Explorer. Really appreciate it. If you have a question, please pop it in there because you didn't write it in the super chat thing. Thank you though. Rick Sanchez.
Can you send me 5 pounds? I just ran out of money. Joking. How's Vivi's Chinese name pronounced?
Rick, that was a very clever comment, actually. I like that. Rick, Vivi's Chinese name cannot be pronounced here. I apologize. Because we've had multiple death threats recently. And actually, this is a bit of a heavy topic. This has nothing to do with Justin Bieber at this point, by the way, for all of you that are really disappointed that I'm not talking about Justin Bieber. I would love to continue talking about Justin Bieber. You're going to have to wait until the video is over so you can actually see what we talked about in the beginning. However, Vivi and I have received multiple death threats in the past couple weeks from Chinese netizens saying that we are making China look bad and have actually pointed out where we live. And we're both a little bit worried at this point about what is going to come out of that. There's nothing we can do. There are actually like people involved, you know, with authorities and things participating in these chats talking about where we are. It's really ridiculous and hopefully nothing comes out of it. However, we do not want to release personal information right now. However, if you want to know how to pronounce certain things in Chinese, you can actually type it into Google and then use the, what's it called? You can actually use the, what's that little speaker button on Google Translate and actually pronounce it to you in Mandarin, which is kind of cool. Thank you for the question. Okay, next.
I don't know how to pronounce Dovia.
I'm drinking Carlsberg Light, by the way. Go ahead. Dovidas Girsvaldas. Sorry for butchering your name. Go ahead.
Someone please make Vivi rap. RMX.
Vivi rap remix. I guarantee you someone is going to take this chat, this live stream, and they're going to take your little piece and they're going to turn it into a remix. And if they do that, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed because that was absolutely disgusting.
It was great.
Seems like you're the only person who says take the piss out of Yeah, I spend too much time with it. Stop writing Bible quotes! My God, I feel guilty. Like, I feel like a guilty little boy that got in trouble and I have to sit in a church pew and my parents are making me go up to communion and shit. Okay.
Okay, my job is done. No super chat.
That's not true.
Is the separation of spirit and silicon.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did that just happen?
Yes, that just happened.
They're saying that we're lagged.
Okay. You should be fine now.
You say that. I love these Bible quotes. Why is it not working?
See?
Okay, we back? We're back. Are we back? We're all right. Good now. What's up, dogs? What's up, my little dogs? I just was reading and getting angry at all these Bible quotes because I actually grew up in an incredibly religious family. And I don't know, I always think about like how I grew up and I really appreciate my parents. Like I appreciated how they raised me. But, you know, living in China, obviously you fall a little bit out of touch with how you're grown up, especially with the religious aspects. And reading those actually it's quite funny. It gets me chuckling.
You lead.
Hold on, I want to tell people what happened. I was yelling at the Bible quotes, and then Siri heard me, and then she opened up, and then she said, "I am the separation of spirit and silicon," which I thought was quite funny. From Uli Troyo. Oh, I like this guy has always left good comments. Thank you, man.
Sea Milk, you are making me late for work, homeboy.
Sorry, dude. I'm sorry about that. Do not stick around if you don't want to. This will be live if I deem it high enough quality. It'll be up on the channel afterwards. So.
Hmm?
Okay. I think we are back caught up.
Not really. I remember there's bunch when we were
I know. We're trying to go through these comments, boys and girls. I really apologize. Hopefully we did not lose out on this. I see a lot of tattoos. Tattoo admitted that they're not lesbians. How dare you? How dare you tell me the truth? Of course we know that, my buddy. Of course we know that's marketing. Okay. Let us continue. Vivi, you told me if we went on data, we wouldn't have to experience lag anymore.
Yeah, it's not. It's
you-
pretty smooth.
Pretty sure that you
What are you talking about?
Will someone get me a cold beer? I would love a cold beer, but I'm almost out, Steve. Like, I'm seriously almost out. What are we gonna do for drinks? Do you want a drink? Do you have beer in the fridge?
No.
Did you drink it yesterday?
Half bottle.
You saved half of a bottle of beer.
No, I drank half a bottle and then rest of
Oh,
them let
I want to show them something.
Scumbag, what's it called?
Oh,
Prazi
Scumbag
drank
Prazi.
it.
Scumbag Prazi stole all of Vivi's beer.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, don't give Prazi any money because, like, he steals my wife's beer and that's pretty messed up. You should probably, like...
So everyone should buy me a beer instead.
Somebody asked you to do a British accent, but I can't do that without... Again, we are cam girls. Keep this in mind.
Oh.
Vivi and I are cam girls. We do things for money, okay? So this is how we roll. We can look at your comments right now, but we just only do things for a little bit quiche, don't we? By the way, I want to show them something.
What?
Can you grab some
Ice cream?
No, they're saying my internet connection's bad again.
It's pretty good.
I think it looks pretty good.
They're troll.
Stop! Oh, Max Wooks. Stop. I gotta read this. Hold on. Stop writing Bible quotes, unless you're being ironic. That's okay. Can you get the doenjang? I want to show them that.
What is doing? Oh, that weird.
I want to show you guys something cool.
Thing. Is my Nigel your one?
Sure. I'll show both. Prazi's in huge trouble right now, by the way.
Why?
For begging for money on my stream.
Really?
He's already poor enough, guys. Like, don't make me cut him off. I'm his only source of income. I actually got this for Prazi, and he didn't take it, and I forgot to give it to him, so it's actually kind of my fault. However, this is Manaijo. Manaijo is horse milk alcohol. So what they do is they take horse milk, and then they distill it. Was going to be in the TV show, but we ended up doing something differently, so I can show it. Imagine you took horse milk and you distilled it like vodka. That's what it is. It's pretty cool. This is going to be in the TV show, and I won't tell you what this is because it's part of the entire storyline, but this is something to look forward to in the show. It's actually one of the coolest scenes that we did. If you guys remember from Conquering Southern China, the corn baijiu scene, this is like even better. This is fantastic. Super, super interesting. So this is called doenjang in Korean. I'm going to have a little sip here, if you don't mind. Would you like some?
No.
Smell?
No.
Maybe he doesn't want any. Oh, there's some chats.
El Grim said, "Yo, how would a brown foreigner Mexican be treated in China?"
El Grim, that is an incredibly good question. I will let Vivi start with that one because you worked in the Latin American department in your company, right? So you dealt with a lot of people from Mexico and Central America. How would, if I was just a Mexican dude, right? But I was kind of brown, like I wasn't like one of those white looking ones. How would I be treated in China?
I mean, if you work as a business man, you would treat it as the same like a foreigner. So they would treat you really nice and respectful. But if you are kind of a teacher, probably will be a little bit lower than white people. And but like most of the time, people will still treat you as a foreigner, give you like a foreigner privilege, and give you a lot of like a easy time. But yeah, I mean like
For the most part, it's okay.
for the most part, it's okay.
I will mirror her statement saying that like I have tons of foreign friends here in China. The people that tend to be from India, they can be shit on a little bit. They can be shit on a little bit. If you're Mexican, you'll be treated like, especially if you speak like normal English, you'll be treated pretty much like a normal white person would. And that's, again, like, do not ever say we're being racist. China's an incredibly racist country. It's a very racist country. And it's not like you'll get spit on the street, but people judge you based on your race, for sure. I think you can agree with that. You'll be okay, though.
Okay, Doral.
Gracias. Doral Elliott. This is for you. Do your best British Russian accent.
I don't know Russian accent.
You can do British.
British accent. Do you want a cup of tea, sir? Mister. Oh my god.
Wow. You guys with your super chats, like when you make my wife do stuff, like I don't want to be with her anymore. It's disgusting. Do that again. I kind of liked it.
Stop.
Ow.
Okay, Russian accent. I don't even know Russian.
We lost our connection.
I think. Do we? Is that because of?
Hold on, let's reload this. Maybe it's okay.
Yeah, it should be our Wi-Fi thing.
It's probably our Wi-Fi that's the issue, and we apologize for that. Yes, totally fine. We apologize.
And then Russian accent.
Russian accent. I guess I'll do one.
What is it?
Well, you know Russians, right? You know
How
you know
would
how
I
they
know?
are. You know those Russian people.
Huh?
You
I
know
don't
you know how they are.
Russian.
You don't know them?
No, I don't even have any Russian friend.
Вы понимаете по-русски? Come on.
Vodka.
There we go, guys. Doral Elliott, I hope it was worth it for you. 2 pounds of vodka. Awesome job, guys. Fantastic. Next is Uli Troyo. Welcome back, dude. Thought you had to go to work.
A beer for poor Vivi. Bad Prezi. I know,
Thank you
right?
very much. That guy is the bane of my existence, Prazi. He is actually a succubus. He'll go in my fridge, clean out all my food, and be like, "Oh, they turned off my electricity today." Like I don't know what to do. And I'm like, "Dude, here's pocket money. Go deal with this shit." And he's like, "I just went to the bar for 4 days straight. And I threw up on everyone. I hate my life." And then I catch him. He tries to hang himself.
Leslie
It's
said,
not true.
"Just for you, Vivi, go buy some
Leslie
beer."
Nielsen, thank you so much.
You're
Do you know
so
Leslie
sweet.
Nielsen's a real celebrity, right?
Really?
I swear to God.
Nah.
How much you want to bet? I'm not even joking.
The name?
No, it's really him. Let's see if you recognize him.
From what? The name is not.
Do you know him?
Oh man, no.
I'm trying to troll you. It's obviously not him. Okay,
Is
next.
that a prank show?
This is a bit of a prank show, isn't it? Keep going. Doral Elliott. Again.
How about black-white mixed people treated in China?
It depends, really. It depends on how black you look, really. Right? If you are really, really black, people will actually say, why are you so black? If you are not that black, people will treat you better. That's just how it is. So I guess if you're a black person mixed with a white person, you'd be less black, right?
Yeah.
That being said, like young people, although they might be prejudiced like amongst themselves and be like, wow, he's so black, to your face, you're not going to get any problems, right?
In the bigger city, probably they were thinking you're so hip because you might be a rapper or
True, or a basketball
NBA
player, right? And that's incredibly stereotypical, but a lot of black people come over here to play basketball, and like if you're mistaken for a basketball player, you will be worshipped in China, that's for sure.
Aaron Christina Green. Will $2 buy your Qingdao? Yeah.
$2 will buy us 4 Qingdaos.
Thank you for the Qingdao.
Thank you for the 4 Qingdaos. We can't go out and buy them now. We could have them delivered, though, that's for sure.
Rick again.
Rick!
The brown bottle says cream.
You can pay money.
What's that?
To give us a
mean?
super chat, but you can't be so lewd.
What's
Did you see
that
all the
mean?
Bible people in here? Like, look at the comment below you. I'm going to read this, Rick. You sent me £2 to say, the brown bottle says cream of 12 young boys. And you're talking about semen. You're talking about really disgusting lewd things.
Really?
And if you look below, it says, pray aloud. Jesus, I believe that you're the Son of God and the God the Father arose from the dead. I accept you in my name, heart, and life, and I make you more my Lord and Savior in Jesus' name. Amen. You go above it, a little super chat there, and you say cream of 12 young boys. Well, we know who's more generous. Lewd people, not God lovers.
Luke S. said, does Winston have a full body suit tattoo? What?
Winston does have a full suit tattooed on his body, therefore he doesn't actually have to wear a suit, and that's how he doesn't sweat when he's out in the Shenzhen summer, because it's up to over 100 degrees here. So when he's wearing that real suit and stuff, he would actually die of heat exhaustion. So his fully naked body is just tattooed to the suit. He doesn't have to wear a real one.
So Piplup
Piplup
12
Piplup 12
said, is
Piplup
Winston
Char.
the transporter?
Winston is in fact the transporter. Oh God, I apologize so much. I hate when people stream and they have their phones going off. Winston is the transporter. Actually, go on his IMDb and compare with the transporter cast. You'll see that he was in that movie. It's crashing. Stop.
What app? You download
This
an
app.
app for it?
No, the YouTube app. The YouTube app keeps crashing, by the way, and that's ridiculous. Also, another reason I absolutely hate
you.
Android. Why am I using your phone?
Last time I don't have problem. You.
Used to hate Apple. By the way, guys, if you're in the market for a phone, do not buy an Android phone. They're bloated, full of crap. Like especially the Samsung S8 sucks. I hate it.
You suck.
I can't grow a beard. Okay. Next, go ahead. Splinkster 1.
Splinkster 1. Buy baby milk ice cream and a beer for Vivi and drink beer on camera in front of Prasi. And will you do a meetup in future with Snarky Guy?
Number 1. Do we have any beer in the fridge for you?
No.
But we will use this money to go buy you a beer tomorrow.
Yes.
We will drink it on camera in front of Prazi, and Prazi will cry. Even though he's probably already drunk and laying in his bed in his own tears, crying because he's drunk and not part of this. However, I will... Yeah, Snarky White Guy just did a sub meetup in... what's it called? In Shanghai. I'd love to meet him. Winston met up with him already. And next time I get a chance to meet up with him, I totally will. We're going to try to hold a subscriber meetup sometime in August, probably. So we'll definitely have a chance to meet up for sure. Lost in China.
Lost in China. Wo I ni. Oh. Thank you.
Lost in China's hitting on my wife. How dare you? How dare you? Disgusting. Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Jazz the third.
Dude, aren't you worried about popcorn lung or another yet to be discovered effect of vaping?
Jace the third, thank you very much for this. popcorn lung is only a chemical that shows up in certain fake butter flavored juices, which I don't use, so I'm not too worried about that. Number two, not really worried about the effects of vaping because there's not a whole lot that you can study based on like propylene glycol or vegetable glycerin. We've been using it for smoke machines for years now, so it seems to be pretty safe thus far, and it's definitely better than smoking burned tobacco into your lungs for sure. Uli Troyo.
Uli Choil, you and Winston should dress like each other one vid.
We definitely talked about that, Uli. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. We want to dress like each other. The problem is I don't have a very specific outfit, so it would be difficult without being super direct and saying we're doing it to make it come off as funny, but we'll probably do it at some point. Good idea.
Skyline C83, hey buddy. He said, why is V-Way so fucking... Oh. You tripped me. Oh no, snapshot the unkept baby. What?
There she is, boys and girls, in her glory. By the way, some fighter jets just flew over. So it'll probably be called a spy because they heard it in the background. It can be as bad as smoking. Why don't you prove that, you tinfoil hat piece of shit? Just joking. I didn't mean to call you a piece of shit. Did you see her? She's really pretty, isn't she? Isn't she really pretty? I think that we went offline for a second. Apologize, boys and girls. The great white throne judgment is for all those without Jesus. Dude, you are going to heaven, bro. Like, I actually would like to comment on this, man. He's doing a really good job. NCC Tool SAOK. You managed to get my attention. I really appreciate that you spent so much time learning about the Bible that you can quote it so quickly. I hope you're not on Google just like copying and pasting lines that you think are relevant, but I really appreciate you for like dedicating yourself to something. That's cool. That's really cool. However, you probably shouldn't spam people's chats with Bible nonsense. Uli Trejo.
Dress him like your old vids with side.
Ah, that's a good idea, Uli. That's a good idea. As if he dresses Old Sea Milk with like the hat and stuff, and the full like hoodie and everything, and the earrings. You gotta get earrings.
That would gross me out.
I already got a suit. I'm looking at my suit. I got a Winston suit the other day. I cannot play Mahjong. Someone's trying to get my attention. Anyway, we are now at exactly 1 hour. So I wanted to do this for an hour. I apologize for everyone that came in late and missed the whole speech about Justin Bieber. And I also want to apologize for the internet quality. It's been absolutely atrocious, right? Say sorry. Say sorry to everyone for your internet quality. Say sorry, my Chinese internet sucks.
Sorry, my husband only used stupid Wi-Fi instead of the data.
Your data's slower?
No, my data
Everyone
is
says
way
it's buffering
better. Way better.
Yeah.
I don't have problem before. It's because it's you. You gotta know your place, sir.
Ow! I just slapped my ring. Show us your man boobs. No way. You have to pay me at least $100 for that. I don't have man boobs anyway. I'm not that fat. Not like back in the day, right?
Ow. Ow.
Oh man, I tried to get her. Oh, there she is. There she is. Aww.
Hi,
Aww. Look at you little cutie. Aww. The chat's turning very, very toxic. So it's probably a good time to call it quits because it's turned into racist bullshit. But as always, guys, just joking. Thank you so much, Laowinners, and I appreciate the stream. It was really fun. Always like to cover stuff that you guys are interested in. Let me know if you have any topic ideas down below in the comments. I'll let this video loose into the wild if it is pretty good. We'll check in a little bit, right?
be a Vivster.
Be a Vivster. Smoke for all the kids on camera. Fine. We'll do it. You know what I'll do, guys? I'll do a sign out where I vape into the the screen into the camera. And oh, by the way, if you have any more questions, I'm looking at them right now. Have an awesome morning, Sea Milk. Thank you very much. Gonna have to wait until morning comes out because it's nighttime right now. Appreciate that. I'm going to blow this. I'm gonna give you one last chance, guys, for questions. But what I'm gonna do is use this almighty vape with my logo on it, and I'm gonna blow this into this little camera here, and it's gonna sign me out, right? So I'm gonna vanish.
So cheap.
I'm just telling everyone how I do my special effects. You know, like when you watch Jurassic Park behind the scenes or like Star Wars and stuff, you find out like how they did all that stuff. I want them to know like how much effort goes into these streams, any kind of the effects. I'm also kind of really loving how awesome the internet quality is right now. I just died. Never mind. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, if you have no more questions, I'm going to do a sign off where I blow this. Here we go, Vape Nation. Ready? You think I'm gonna vape for you guys on camera? What am I, a whore? Come on, Jesus. Get over yourself. Why would they ask me that? It's a bit personal. I'm kind of into that right now, but they shouldn't know that about me. Josh, you just saved me from hitting the off button. Oh my God, Josh.
Good
oh my
to
God.
be income to China.
Is legal good to get into China?
What? What's that mean?
Kyle, I don't understand. What do you mean? Or sorry, Josh. Why did I read Kyle? Is legal good to get into China? Huh? Huh? Do you understand?
Explain more.
Josh, we'll look for your comment. Can you explain a little bit more? Does he mean weed? Weed is not legal in China, if that's what you're asking. A lot of people ask me that.
Legal
Oh, okay, legal. Oh, I got you. Legal, good to get in. Oh, legal profession, good to get into in China. There are a couple foreign lawyers here, believe it or not. There are in Shenzhen. They're divorce lawyers. I would say you could make good money, but you will be in a situation that is not conducive to the legal status and legal stuff procedures that you follow back home. You'd have to study Chinese law, right? And Chinese law is very, very much. Don't want to get into that. Very much not what you study back home, that's for sure, right? That's for sure. Usually court cases in China go with whoever gave the judge the better car.
Nah, they still have a better. Like,
Woo!
you
Woo!
are mean about that. I'm gonna tell
Maybe
everyone.
things are getting better, I don't know.
No, things are getting really good, and I mean, like normal judge can be really, like most of the law still follow the international law, but China still have some special case they will follow. So yeah, it's pretty good, but the overseas case usually they can't trace back, so they can't control the overseas trade. That part they are really weak, but in the logistic law they are pretty good. I mean, as long as there's not corruption involved. There's
a lot of corruption being cracked down on now, so that probably is getting better in that respect. I would say it's much better than it used to be, that's for sure. The legal procedure, for sure. It's definitely like more reliable.
I mean, corruption is everywhere. Of
course.
Seriously, in every country it is.
Of course, it just depends on like what is shown on the surface.
Like,
so
depends on what kind of people you're facing.
Right.
So yeah.
In that respect, China is the same as anywhere else, for sure. See, these Bible quotes are cutting, they're piercing me, they're making me feel, dude, your holiness is covering my body with guilt, and I feel so bad, and I feel like I need to go to church. Oh, Satan, don't say the S word. Oh, you make me nervous, and I'm going to hell. I love you, Pietra Monera. I don't know why. We're still on here just because I saw it stop lagging, and I'm watching, like, the count of people watching going down and down. I feel like this is, like, the after party right now. I had this vape ready to like sign everyone off.
You ain't got after party, sir. You're too old for that. But too young for that.
Right.
So yeah, just a lot of people want to marry Wayne.
Hey dude, India? I'm going to India next year. Most likely. 90% chance I'm going to film in India next year. So good. Dear God, why did you rape me? Why do you gotta use the R word in my chat? I'm out of booze. I'm not gonna drink Prezzi's horse milk alcohol. Vape. Everyone wants me to vape. Oh, it's the after party. Where's the snack table? Can we have a snack table? Get us a snack.
I'll bring you some ice cream. How about that?
You know I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah, then deal with it, you little carbless boy.
Everyone come to my party. There's a sea milk party at my house. No one's gonna come. No one's gonna come. Can you give me a snack? For real, they told you to get me a... Everyone tell Vivi to get me a snack. Please. Don't vape. It's the first person that told me not to vape. Yes. No one told you to get me a snack.
Yes.
I'm watching the chat waiting.
Why are you being so...
Take a swig of Gorilla Glue. I don't have any. Oh!
Stay online for
2 more minutes. I'm almost there.
Oh, it's Chris. Chris is a... Oh, nice.
You understand that comment. You don't understand that
No.
comment. Okay, never mind. Vivi's so sweet. She's so innocent. See? Go make him a sandwich. Don't make me a sandwich. I can't eat carbs. Can you get me a snack, though?
No.
You didn't even... You brought me back a... Do you know what she gave me for dinner tonight, by the way? She came over at 7:30. She knows I'm going to stream. I was working all day. I was editing all day. And I'm starving my ass off, right? She brings me home a bowl. Why don't you tell them?
Organs?
She brought me a bowl of organs, like organ meat from a cow.
Lawai, get Vivi a snack. Super chat. Burn.
Fine.
Burn.
Fine.
Burn. I don't want...
Fine, Leslie. She doesn't want a snack. I want a snack, though. Can you get me a snack?
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Please? Fine, I'm getting a snack. Keep them occupied.
Don't. That's not my chat.
I don't give a shit. I
Don't
helped
walk
you with yours.
away. You are... Oh my gosh. That's... Hello everyone. Don't go away. Hi. I didn't even wear my makeup. So right now, Similk is going to get his chat. I'm so ugly right now. Ah. Hi everyone. Similk, people cheers for you. Get him a snack. He's getting snack by himself. Hello everyone. Snack time, yeah. He gonna be a fat little boy. Where's Wing? Wing is in Hong Kong. She's a busy Bieber.
Move.
Yes.
Got my snack. Oh, I got an avocado, basically. Not basically. That's just what I got. You want some?
No.
Why not? This is turning into a mukbang. It's like one of those Korean things when you like watch people eat. I love avocado. You?
It become soon the Similk channel become a food channel, huh? Eating channel.
I want to be like Food Ranger.
Is anybody hungry?
This is a great avocado.
Nice. Juicy.
I saw someone, you're not a super chat, but I'm going to answer your question. You got the Smoke Vape 22, worst purchase of your life. Terrible thing. I got one from a friend, worst vape I've ever had. I had to get rid of it.
What?
And the head almost killed me. It almost ignited one of the batteries. And people at the shop that tried to help me were like, holy shit, don't ever use this brand. So I wouldn't use the head from that brand. The mod is okay. Skyline 83. Why is this D-bag back? Unsubscribe. You know what, Skyline? You think you can go around and wave your $2 bill, y'alls, and you can slap in my little cheeks, my cute little cheeks, and make me feel bad. And you know what? It does make me feel bad, so whatever. Just drink through it. Like doing jung. Everyone probably wonders what this is. I also got a piece of chocolate. This is the lowest quality stream. I'm sorry, guys. We've just devolved into eating on camera now.
I don't know why you keep doing this.
I just am enjoying talking to people. I think it's really, really nice. This is chocolate, but this is very special chocolate. Why?
It's 100% cocoa.
100% cacao. Doesn't have sugar in it. I gave some to Praz yesterday. He almost threw up. He gagged inside of my sink. It's very rough. I'm now understanding how bitter it is. It's a bit worrying how bitter this is. Why am I eating this?
Skyline C83 Vivi, I talking him up on that offer. Slap him. Turbo
Did you
slap.
just slap me for money?
Turbo slap.
This is devolved into pure debauchery.
Turbo slap.
I'm looking at some really disgusting comments. This doesn't taste very good.
You know what? Since you keep doing this now, tomorrow when baby wake up, you pick her up.
Do you know what you've just made me do, guys? Baby wakes up at 4 o'clock sometimes. Like 4 a.m. Not cool. This guy with the Bible quotes is relentless. Like, I feel like I'm actually upset. Avocado makes my ass ooze a rich Stilton.
What's that even mean?
That's disgusting. He's saying when he eats avocado, like he shits cheese. Do you believe that?
No.
周桃.
Zhou Tao. Good night. That means. I don't care. You about to wake up and take care of baby tomorrow morning.
Vivi is a husband basher, aren't you? Like 家暴, like 你好喜欢家暴. 你天天说家暴. 我好辛苦啊，我真的好太辛苦了。我每次回家的时候，我看到宁瞅到我的脸，
Look at
我
the
说我太饿
camera.
了，
You're
我
a
太饿
cam
了。
girl. Look at your camera.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to wrap it up here. I thank you for sticking around for the after party. We stuck around for 20. He is trying to convert me, Scott, and I'm not falling for it. Son of a bitch. I'm not falling for it. I appreciate you sticking around for the, I just got crumbs in the bed. You know, they say I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers or whatever. I think you might kick me out of bed for eating avocado and chocolate because I made a huge piece of shit mess all over the bed.
That's our after party.
Wish me luck in my after party. I'm going to sign you off, guys, with this vape. Baby's about to kick my ass. Oh, shit. Here we go.